Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty in the Frizz. My name is Cara. Whether you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for another one. I have been using these Gucci blushes for about 2 weeks, so I wanted to just give you my thoughts on them and demo the 2 shades that I have. If that sounds good to you, keep on watching this video. Let me know what you think. And if makeup is your therapy and your love, if it makes you happy and you want to hang out with someone that feels the same way, definitely consider joining the community. I'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. So when I found out that Gucci was releasing blushes, I definitely knew I wanted to try a shade or two. I have had a good experience with the products that I've tried so far. I really like the bronzer. I like the matte lipsticks, and I do like the liquid lipstick, even though I do feel like that lipstick is a bit overpriced, but the one shade that I have, I really do like. So I was really excited to try these. They are pricey. They are $49, so I only allowed myself to get 2 shades. So I want to demo Rosy Beige, which is shade number 5, and Bright Coral, and see what you think about these blushes. As you can see, they are tiny. They are $49. The outside has these stars, golden stars, all over the packaging. It has a little split opening here. I'm trying to keep my camera in focus, y'all. This is shade number 5, Rosy Beige, and you see that it has the Gucci embossed in there, which is starting to wear away. And there is a mirror. Here is shade number 4, which is Intense Coral. I believe this blush comes in 6 shades. And I think I told you the price is $49. So this is something that if you like it, wait for the Sephora sale. There's also a Sephora Friends and Family sale coming up on the 30th. So I would suggest that if you like these, wait until then, because these are tiny, but at the same time, I don't need a big blush, but tiny for the price. And just so you know, the blushes have a shelf life of 24 months, which is great because I will definitely be using these for the next 2 years. I'm gonna show you the swatches. I do feel like these blushes appear a bit on the lighter side, but we'll see what we think once we try them on. There's the Coral shade number 4. And there is Rosy Beige. And I think I could have also made the deepest shade work for me, but I just wasn't sure at first. So we're gonna start with the Bright Coral. I'm gonna use 2 brushes. I feel like this is a blush that can be built up. I just wanna see what you think. I'm gonna start with this BH Cosmetics blush brush that's a little fluffier. I prefer a more dense brush with this blush, but I'm gonna just see what you think. Let me zoom in so y'all can see. Now, I do have on the Chanel number 1 Skin Tint Foundation. I don't have on any bronzer or anything like that because I just wanted you to see what the blush looks like on its own. So again, this is Bright Coral. You can see it a little bit there. And that's using, again, the fluffy BH Cosmetics brush. Now I'm gonna switch to the Sydney Grace. So there it is. And I just wanna build it up a little more so you can see the pigment. I do appreciate that you can build this blush up. And this, I think it's a luminous matte finish, but I might have made that up. It definitely doesn't have much of a sheen to it. Maybe really slight. I'm gonna just back up a little bit so you can see it from afar. So there's Bright Coral. Turning the light away just a little bit. Hopefully you can see that a bit better. So I really like this shade and I think the finish looks nice. Sometimes I go for, you know, a luminous blush and sometimes I use my matte blushes. So this fits in right with the colors that I like to wear. I could always top this with a blush topper or a highlighter if I want to have a little more of a dewy effect. So that's Bright Coral. All right, so now we're gonna go into Rosy Beige. And I really do like Rosy Beige. I like a beige blush. I think those look really nice. And sometimes I like to use those and not wear bronzer with it. So you can see these in my opinion, need to be built up. I think sometimes having to build up shades can be good, but then on the other hand, it makes me think like it can only be built up so much, and how is that gonna work for richer skin tones? If my skin was richer than this, I would go right for the deep berry shade, because I think I could even make that one work. I don't even think that would be too dark for me. Now I'm gonna go into, so there's, can you see the difference? I'm gonna go into the blush again with the Sydney Grace brush. I also wanted to share that this does have the signature Gucci smell, but it's really not strong at all. If you don't like anything scented, then I wouldn't go with this, but it's really not strong. Like when I opened it up, it's not like I smelled the blush. Like I really have to put my nose in there to really smell it, but it does have that signature scent that the bronzer has and that the lipsticks have. I feel like I smelled it more in the bronzer though than I do with the blush. Okay, so there we have the Rosy Beige shade, which, I don't know, it is beige, but it's not that beige. It's more rosy than beige, which is fine. I mean, so just turn that light away so you can see it. Oh, wow. All right, so bright coral, Rosy Beige. More meat. Can you ask Mr. Tyrone?
He's in the shower.
Oh, you okay? I'm coming. I'm getting ready to end this video. Okay, give me 5 minutes and I'll bring you some more meat.
Wait.
Caveman. So I made spaghetti.
Sorry.
You're fine. I made spaghetti tonight. August likes spaghetti and noodles. Marky just likes meat. So he wants more meat. I'm gonna get him some in a second. So I just wanted to show these to you, and I want to say that overall I think these blushes look really nice, but I do feel like they're overhyped. I know I paid for the name, so will I wear these? Yes. Do I think they're beautiful? Yes. Do I like the finish? Yes. But do I think they are special? No. Do I think they are worth $49 a piece? I don't. If you are interested in these, I would really suggest waiting for the Sephora sale. That's probably going to be the cheapest that they will go down. And you know, with the 20% off, I would grab them on a sale. I definitely would not pay full price for them, but I do think they are nice blushes and I really do like the colors. Now from here, I mean, I can see a difference, but I don't know if they're extremely different. I'll have to really go back and look at the editing, but if I were to do another shade, I would definitely go more for the apricot shade. See, the apricot shade to me looked a bit dry. It looked a bit ashy, like it would be ashy on my skin. So I really wasn't sure about that shade, and they didn't have a deeper peach. If I were to get something else, I would maybe go with the deeper berry shade, but honestly, I'm probably gonna just stick with these two shades and keep it pushing. If you're looking for a really nice blush, I keep saying it, the RMS blushes are so nice. I think the issue with that is if you don't like the dewy finish, you know what I mean? It just might not be what you're into. But also, and these aren't that much cheaper, the Hourglass blushes are just some of my favorites, but I think they're like $43. So I mean, these are luxury items, so I think that these are just the prices that you're gonna pay if you wanna try them. But all in all, I think they're nice blushes. I think they make my skin look really smooth. And even though these are matte blushes, because I use more like natural finish foundations or dewy finish foundations and then dewy primers, I still see luminosity coming through these. So I think they look nice. But I just wanted to hop on here and let you know my thoughts on these blushes. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you purchased any of them or were you looking at them and what your thoughts are. Do you think they're worth the price or do you think they're overhyped? And that's going to be it for this video. I know it was quick, but I definitely wanted to show you these with the sale coming up and things like that. I know I've been talking to a lot of people. They're getting their wish list together and things like that. So I wanted to try to have this up before it starts so you can know whether or not it's something you want to add to your collection. So thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me today for this one. I hope this was therapy for you. It always is for me. So until I see you again, make sure you are being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice, stay safe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.